is about Regina Daniels. We saw what happened 2 days ago at Ned Nwoko's residence, where Regina Daniels was crying and was saying that the violence was too much and that he couldn't take it no more. That in her own house, I suppose she meant in my father's house, I am treated like a queen, but in Ned Nwoko's house, I am a nobody. And I felt so sorry for this young girl. Her youth was taken away from her. She did not even enjoy her youth before she was given out in marriage to Ned Nwoko. And I blame this on the mother. I'm saying this because it was the mother who gave her the hand of Regina Daniels in marriage to Ned Nwoko. It was like the father had no say in what happened, because I remember very well the father had come out on social media then to say that he was not in support of the marriage between his daughter and Ned Nwoko, but nobody listened to him. I guess it was because Ned Nwoko was very influential. He had the money and he was able to shut this man up, and at the end of the day, Regina Daniels went ahead and got married to this man. You could see the mother of Regina Daniels that day very happy with all her friends. They were dancing and rejoicing. And I could remember during that time, a lot of people actually condemned this marriage. They said Regina Daniels was quite too young to have gotten married to Ned Nwoko. This happened like 4 years ago, and during that time, Regina Daniels was 18 years old, while Ned Nwoko was, I think, 67 years old. He was even older than Regina Daniels' father. And rumor has it that she had been dating Ned Nwoko when she was 17, but got married to him officially when she turned 18. Before this time, Regina Daniels has been doing quite well for herself as a Hollywood actress. She began acting when she was a kid, and she was already popular, well known, before she eventually got married to Ned Nwoko. And when she eventually got married to Ned Nwoko, people were wondering, what could this small girl be doing with an old man like Ned Nwoko? Of course, when he was talking, Ned Nwoko was very influential. He had money. He was thinkingly rich. He was a billionaire, or should I say a trillionaire. And I guess that was why the mother pushed her into marrying Ned Nwoko. Because if the mother didn't want her to get married to Ned Nwoko, she would have stood her ground that no, my daughter is not going to marry an old man like you. Because Ned Nwoko was even older than the mother of Regina Daniels. And I would have thought that Ned Nwoko would go for Regina Daniels' mother, but he did not go for the mother, who is almost the same age bracket with him, but he went for the daughter. But they sidelined the father. The father was talking then that he was not in support of that marriage, but nobody listened to the father. So I blame Regina Daniels' mother for what is happening to Regina Daniels. Because of her own greed and lack of contentment, she pushed her daughter into marrying a man as old as her grandfather. I remember then too, when Ned Nwoko granted an interview, he said it was the mother of Regina Daniels that handed over Regina Daniels' hand in marriage to him. So we cannot say that it was the mother who pushed this girl into marrying Ned Nwoko at that tender age. This girl was quite young, 18. This girl was quite young. She has not experienced the world. She was just a teenager, a kid. What does she know about marriage? And then you opened your eyes as a mother and you allowed your kid to get into a relationship with an old man like that. So what are you expecting? This is the result of it. Now the girl is saying that the violence is too much. She can no longer take it. And then the mother is there talking Baba Dash on social media. That it was Regina Daniels that said she wanted to marry Ned Nwoko, which is not true. She is trying to exonerate herself from the blame. Who is she deceiving? We are not buying into that, because we all know that she played a vital role in the marriage between her daughter and Ned Nwoko. Because of the riches, the glamour, she pushed her daughter into marrying Ned Nwoko. Now, who is suffering it? The daughter. Look at what Regina Daniels is going through in the hands of Ned Nwoko. And Ned Nwoko has come now to issue a statement saying that Regina Daniels is into drugs. This is a little girl you married How come she has suddenly turned into taking drugs? It's because of probably what she's going through in the hands of Ned Nwoko. She's saying that the violence is too much. And I don't know why Ned Nwoko will be laying his hands on a young girl like that. If you feel that she is no longer the wife you married or the little girl you married, then why not take her back to her father's house or to her mother's house? Why turn her into a punching bag? She is not your daughter. She is someone else's daughter. You don't have any right whatsoever to lay your hands on that little girl. And I'm sure that this one that Ned Nwoko is saying that Regina Daniels is into drugs is just to discredit her, so that in the event of divorce, this girl will not have access to her children. The court may say she is not a responsible mother, thereby denying her access to her children. Moreover, what business is Regina Daniels doing? She is doing nothing. She's just there as a full-time housewife enjoying Ned Nwoko's money. And if she happens to leave, believe you me, she is going to go with nothing because we heard that she does not have anything in her name. No car in her name, no house in her name, no money in her name. She is just there. Enjoy as much as you want, but you are not going to have anything in your name. She's not doing any business. She's not acting. She does not have anything in her name. If she happens to leave Ned Nwoko today, she's going to go empty-handed, and I'm sure she wouldn't want that. There's every likelihood that she is going to come back again to Ned Nwoko, because we heard already that she has moved out of Ned Nwoko's house because of what happened. Whatever she decides to do is left for her. She is a full-grown woman. She is responsible for her actions. You cannot make decisions for her. You cannot tell her what to do. You may even tell her not to go back to Ned Nwoko's house. Tomorrow, you see her going back there. But remember, it is not good to remain in a toxic relationship or in a toxic marriage. If the marriage is not working, it is not working. Leave before you buy in that marriage. Moreover, I don't think anybody should give up his peace of mind or his happiness for money. This money, you can make it if you are willing to. A lot of young girls out there are making money and doing great by themselves. And remember, Regina Daniels was already making waves even before she married Ned Nwoko. I never knew Ned Nwoko until he got married to Regina Daniels. It was Regina Daniels that even brought Ned Nwoko to limelight. He was not well known before getting married to Regina Daniels. Regina Daniels was even well known more than Ned Nwoko before they eventually got married. If not that she married Ned Nwoko, I'm sure Regina Daniels would have been another Mercy Johnson by now in the Nollywood industry, because she was doing really great before she went ahead and got married to Ned Nwoko. My hope is that with what has happened, she will make the best decision whether to go back to Ned Nwoko or not to go back to Ned Nwoko is left for her. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.